You guys are going to get like sick of me today. Um, don't you wonder with all the rooms I have in this apartment why I sit in front of the window? It's because I have my little stand here and I put everything on my little stand. So I got my groceries all put away and I just had lunch and I just made my coffee and I'm using my You Are the Bee's Knees cup and I still haven't looked that up to see what that means. So that's that. I have the card. Let me read it. It's upside down. Wait a minute. The best way to take care of the future is to take care of the present moment. Thich Nhat Hanh. What is one thing you can do today that your future self will thank you for? For me, it's eating healthy and exercising. My groceries that I got today with the video that I just put up, my groceries, you guys would be so proud of me if you saw everything in my cart. I'm talking, it looked like a veggie and fruit explosion. Yogurts and chia seeds and flax seeds, and I'm proud of me. Lots of water, lots of chicken, eggs for protein. Let's try it. And I will try not to fool with my hair. I hate my hair. It's too thin. I'm going to get those little clip-on extensions at some point. But it's not, maybe it's not my hair, maybe it's my ears. Because when I was a kid, my mom would comb my hair and she would comb my ears because my hair was so thin. But I promise I'll try not to do it. How about if I just put my hair behind my ears and let it alone? For the person who said about me reflecting on past marriages and why they failed, and I kind of like blew up in the video, I didn't mean anything by that. It was just like, oh my God, because I lived through those marriages barely, and I don't want to go back there. So that's that. Don't come at me and don't get too mad at me for my reaction to that, but that was awful for me. I have a package that arrived that I'm going to unbox, and I'm going to put, because you know what, I'm gonna actually make that a second video because I want to put my friend's YouTube channel name. I want to say it, and I forgot to look it up again. She gave it to me just a little while ago, and I'm like, look it up. Poet, look it up and make sure that you say the right name because I want you to be able to follow her if you choose to do that. But I got my package right here. And but anyway, I'll talk about something else for a second. And then I'll do another video and I'll unbox my special gift. So my car is going. All the back and forth on my car. I've been talking about my car for months and you guys are sick of hearing about it. And I'm sick of talking about it. So this Friday at 1 o'clock, I am taking my car to the dealership and they are buying my car back. So as of this Friday, I will no longer have a vehicle. They are paying off the remainder of my lease. I will get money back from my car insurance, about 3 months worth of money back. I'll get money back from the gap insurance from the dealership. And I won't have my car payment anymore. I won't have my car insurance bill. I won't have my registration bill. I won't have the gas bill for the car, but I won't have a car. However, I will have Uber and Lyft, which are free for me through my Aetna card. I have 100 free bus rides a year through the city, I guess, because or the county, because I'm on disability. Did I mess with my hair? I did, didn't I? My gentleman friend's going to want to just smack me. So if I need to take the bus, I have to give 48 hours notice. If I want to use Uber or Lyft, I just have to put my card that I got through my health insurance, and I just put the numbers in Uber and Lyft, and then the bill comes from that. So I have Walmart delivery, and my son has, I think he said Uber Eats, or the other one. What's the other one? DoorDash. He has one of them, and he can add me on for free. So the store at the corner, they use both of those, and so I can get stuff from the corner store and have it delivered for free. So I have multiple means of transportation, plus my medical appointments are telehealth. I have one psychiatric appointment that I have a ride already scheduled in August. On my 65th birthday, I will go in and see my psychiatrist. And I already have a ride set up. It will be weird. It will be weird for a little while. I've had a car since I was 22. But this is not a permanent thing. I'm not always going to be without a car unless I find I really like not having a car. I don't like driving at almost 65. Drivers are a little crazy out there. Everybody's in a hurry. And I won't miss that part. I'm hopeful I never have any emergencies that I need to jump in my car that I don't have. But if some weird something comes up, I can always rent a car for a day or two. You know, like there's options. There's a lot of people that don't have cars. A car is a luxury. A car is not a necessity. Contrary to what we believe here in the United States or in the world, a car is a luxury. We have public bus transportation here. We also have taxis, even though not many, but we do. But we do have a lot of Uber and Lyft drivers. So I can always go back to the dealership and get another car. My salesman said, I'm always here for you. And he said that he put my car in the system, and my Camry has the lowest miles of any 2022 Camry in the United States. In the United States, which shows how little I drive. So that car sits out there, which is not good for the car. I have it maintained every 6 months. I drive it twice a week, maybe. But anyway, it's going back. So tomorrow and the next day, well, tomorrow I'll go out and take everything out of it, bring everything in, you know, my hairbrush and Sky's Disability placard, which I need to just, I don't know if I send that back. I didn't even think about that. It's been in the glove box. I have some cables. I have some napkins from McDonald's that's stuffed in the door like we all do. I have my Afghan on the back seat. I have some Aldi bags in the trunk I need to pull out. And Sky's walking stick is in the back seat. I'll take that out, of course. I'll make sure the car's completely empty. I will vacuum the floor and I'll wash the car off a bit. Just out here, I'll take out a bucket of water, wash off the pollen. The car is immaculate. It is immaculate. And I'll miss not having a car, but I won't miss the payment. And it will help me to make sure that I have a roof over my head until my lease is up. Keeping in mind, you guys, keeping in mind that I've been here, this is my 5th year, because I was thinking, have I already been here 5 years? 2019 to 2020, 2020, 2021, 2021, 2022, 2022, 2023, 2023 to 2024. So I'm going into my 5th year on the lease. If I lived here 10 years, then they give you a 2-year lease. They don't raise it for 2 years, but you got to be here 10 years. So I'm in my 5th year. So I've been here a while, and this is a lot of room for me. Now my son is supposed to be moving in tomorrow or the next day. He's in a cardiac rehab program, and he did the Bruce protocol cardiac stress test and came in at between the high end of poor and the low end of fair. for his heart function. So he's in a cardiac program for 4 months. So he'll be going up and doing cardiac things. They'll be delivering 30 meals to here so that he can get a grip on what's healthy heart eating, which will help me too. I can take a look at what they're bringing him. And he's getting new heart medicine. I talked with him earlier. He said he just got done yoga. And he said, Mom, I learned that yoga is not my thing. Yoga is not my thing. I said, what? You didn't do yoga when you did state prison? He's like, no. They didn't have yoga out in the yard. So his 6 days for his antibiotic IV treatment is up. He's not sure if it's tomorrow or Thursday, but one of those days he'll be coming back here. He will stay with me for as long as he needs to. If he feels better, gets work, or gets SSI, which they're working on through the legal system, he's welcome to stay here with me as long as he needs to. But if he gets to a place where he wants to be with a buddy, or he can get a little efficiency on his own, or he and I can rent something together, other than here, something maybe more in the country, I don't know. But he's more of a city boy, city man. So we'll see how that turns out. I've said it a million times that he's coming here, but they already have my address up at the surgery center, so it's kind of etched in stone at this point, I think. So the car's gone, and he's coming, and I will be here until April. That's what I know. And I am going to gather all the paperwork needed to get my passport. Sky and I started passport proceedings a number of years back. So I have some paperwork here that I can start with. I have Sky's paperwork, and I most likely have mine also. I'm going to look through all my papers and see what I have. But I'll need to get a new passport picture and all that, and then see what the fee is at this point. But I'm going to work towards getting a passport just so I have one, because you never know. You know? You never know. I haven't lived out of Pennsylvania aside from 5 weeks in Arizona, let alone out of the country. But sometimes, sometimes you need a really big change. Sometimes. I don't know. But I'm just going to get a passport for the sake of saying I have my passport. I have my Pennsylvania ID, my special with a little star on it. I went through that process, which was crazy. I have an appointment. If my sensei got back to me, I asked for an appointment with him. A little mini sesshin, a sit-down DocuSign. I asked for a DocuSign with him for next Wednesday at 10 o'clock. I think was the DocuSign time I asked for, to help me maneuver widowhood and things that life is throwing at me using my Zen practice. Having this particular sensei as my teacher is amazing, because he is way up there in ranks. I need that. So I'm going to go, and then I'm going to find out my friend's channel name, because I want to say it exactly, and I'm going to open this box because it's just killing me. I need to open the box. I'll be back.